Also, you see the chests here. I can't unlock them because I need to get something from the dungeon first. But we'll get to that later. Also, you might see this magma snail here. You can actually capture him. Or can you? Wait, what was dealing damage to me? Oh, actually I need a better fish net. Right. Yeah, you need a better fish net in order to capture him. Then you can... So it's lava bait, and if you have lava bait, you can fish in lava for certain items. So we've got a magma stone, but it's from melee users. One big problem when making a bridge like this is these lava slimes, because in expert mode when they die they drop lava and it can be a problem, but it does usually just leak off and disappear in a bit, like this, and then you can just go on. Here's another example of lava bait, although I still can catch it with this old net. But yeah, that butterfly, you can just catch it with the lava net. If you look at the demon below us here, you see he's a voodoo demon and has some sort of doll that he's holding. Be careful not to kill him, because when he dies, he's gonna drop that doll, and if it falls into the lava, your guide's going to die, and that's a big tragedy. And you don't want that to happen. Trust me. Right, so this is how big the elevator is so far. I haven't gotten what I needed yet, the rose. And I think this is about 1,000 blocks. And I think, to be safe, my best to reach the jungle part. I think that should be long enough for what I'm planning in the future. Looks like a new goblin army is coming, but I'm not really going to pay too much attention to it. Look who I found! An unconscious man. This is actually the bartender, and he's connected to a certain event. And we'll be showing him off a bit later. Right, well, now I'm done with the bridge. I did some fishing for the angler. I actually found this tartar sauce. It spawns this little minotaur. It's one of my favorite pets. But right now what I want to do is go to hell and mine some hellstone. For that I need these obsidian potions. In order to craft them, you're gonna need some stuff. And one of those will be actually glass bottles. With water in them, of course. Right, so in order to craft one of these you need a fire blossom, a water leaf, and obsidian, so it should be simple to get as long as you got a farm up and running. I'll make one, so I have 3. 3 should be more than enough for me. I'm not making the armor anyways, and I'm only mining for myself, no other people on the server. So, I'll just go down and start mining. Actually, before I do that, another thing I frequently forget to get when I use spelunker potions or these other potions that help me get some buffs is a mining potion. Mining potions are, 25% mining speed is a big deal, so this will help out a lot. I'll take 2 for now. So yeah, I highly recommend it. Also, each hellstone bar will require taking 1 obsidian, so 80 might not be enough. Well, I doubt we'll need 80 bars, but I think it's 1 obsidian per bar. So just, if you have some in the nearby, just grab it so you don't run out. Right, so I'm gonna go on the right side because I already uncovered most of the left side. And this is hellstone, all these red bits. Of course, lava is in the way. You don't necessarily need obsidian skin potions. What they do is they provide immunity to lava, but they're a big help. So, you should definitely use them because it just saves a lot of time. Although, I think there was a time where they didn't exist, so you actually had to mine it without, while watching out for lava, but those days are long gone. Just drink it there, and while you're doing this, make sure to watch your buffs so you don't run out, because if you do, you're gonna be swimming in lava without any immunity, and that's gonna suck. But yeah, basically just make sure to mine this as much as you can. If you're playing on Calamity mod, you might notice that you end up suffocating. That's something they added to make mining hellstone a bit more difficult, and it was a big change. Alright, I'm done. So, 2 obsidian skin potions and 1 mining potion used, and I have 885 hellstone. And you can, you need 3 hellstone. I thought it was a lot more actually. 3 hellstone and 1 obsidian, and you get 1 bar. And that gives me, I can get a lot more, but I don't think I really need to. Now the most important part is a molten pickaxe, because you will definitely need it later on in the game. You won't be able to progress, so make sure to make one. Annoying, huh? I'll either make a new one or reforge that one. Also a ham axe. I'll use a ham axe too as well. Now, from now on, a lot of axes will not be axes, but ham axes, which means you don't really need rock fishes, like, you know, hammers, because they're not even going to exist. Another thing that's very important to me is the lava-proof bug net. Now, the lava-proof bug net is also very useful to me because I can finally catch the lava bait in hell. But let's give it a spin on the surface, because I see a golden squirrel actually. But yeah, once I get a lava bait, I can actually fish in lava, and there are some things I'd like to get from it. And I'll probably do it right now actually, because one of the things I could get is the last item I need for the Terra Spark boots, alongside also just killing the imps. So we'll see what happens. The other things you can craft are the armor, although as you can see it's giving you melee stats, so if you're not melee it's pointless to use it. The last thing I'm going to craft, also this Molten Fury is pretty good, but the last thing I'm going to craft is this Imp Staff, which should be basically an upgrade. It's gonna shoot slower, but it's still a lot more reliable because it can shoot aerial enemies. Let's show it. So this is the frog. It's been pretty good so far actually. I might use it for specific conditions, but yeah, you can just remove them if you right click the debuff. I think you can remove most of these. But this is the imp. Why did the game lag like that? This is the imp, and I don't know if I'll be able to show him off. I'll look for something for him to kill. Also, while I'm here, I can also show the bug net also destroys the... Oh, there it is. So yeah, this is how it operates. It's pretty fast actually. Yeah, I think it's pretty much a better upgrade. But yeah, also the bug net destroys the grass, unlike the first bug net, so it's a lot easier to collect treasures. If it's raining, I'd suggest just running out on the surface and just tearing all the grass. But yeah, it's a pretty good upgrade. So that's about everything for now. Let's go see if I can get the last item for the Terra Spark boots. Also, it is actually windy right now, so if I fly this kite, it actually flies, unlike the last time it just flopped. But yeah, besides that, There's also a traveling merchant, so let's go visit him before we go to hell. Sadly, he's selling stopwatch again, as well as DPS meter. This looks good, but I don't have enough money for it. Well, I'll just hope it's as trash as the... It's not trash, but you know, I didn't really like the Fox one. Also, you've got this. I'm not gonna pay 60 gold for it, no way. Right, so here's one of the critters. And there we go, a hell butterfly. It's right here. So let's see how much we can fish with it. Right, well here it is. You just cast it into the lava and wait for something to bite. For some reason it took a really long time, so I'm going to go get the angler quest, and at the same time I'm going to fish up some variegated lardfish. Well, I got the quest fish. Now the lardfish is caught in the jungle, and it allows you to create a unique potion, which actually, I hate fishing in the jungle though, allows us to increase the amount of minions we can spawn by 1. And well, that's a pretty big deal actually, having another imp. I just got one. There it is. Vegetated lardfish. Yeah, sure. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that your bait, the top row, so the first bait that gets eaten up is the one in the top row, but unfortunately, I forgot to put my lava bait in the bottom row so it doesn't get consumed. So I'm out of lava bait. Another blood moon while I'm fishing here. Really? That's enough fishing for today, I guess. Let's just turn in this reward. And I got a fish costume. Great. Well, here it is, and here come the boards. I guess I will keep fishing here, actually. Might as well. Also, these dripplers, I would really like to get the portable piggy bank from them. Actually, no, I'm not gonna fish here because I don't want the angler to die. But look at this, we have a broom here. They're pretty rare, and they're pretty tanky. But they do drop a top hat. Alright, let's go back. Don't forget to harvest your deathweed, by the way, whenever a blood moon comes up. Well, there's a sandstorm. That's gonna make the fishing session a lot more fun. And also get me killed. Yeah, no, I'm not fishing here, no way. Let's go instead somewhere else. Well, I got a chum bucket, 4 of them from one of the mobs. Let's keep fishing. This one dropped another chum caster. And it's the end of the night, so that's it for now. Alright, so I haven't been having a lot of luck with the last piece of the Terraspark boots. So I think it's time I just go take on the Queen Bee. As long as I get all the buffs I need, it should be fine. I have Titan Potion, which shouldn't be too important anyways. Danger Sense shouldn't be either. Hunter might help out with the fight to see the enemies a bit better. Mana, regeneration of power for more damage, swiftness for movement, regeneration for better life regeneration, iron skin for more defense, shine so you can see better, and night owl for the same reason, and pumpkin pie, and that's about it. I also caught some armored cavefish, and also the armored cavefish let you craft this endurance potion, which reduces damage taken by 10%. But I just remembered I have this crimson tigerfish and this vegetated lardfish. And with them, you should be able to craft. Let's see if they're here. Invisibility is not important. Heart reach. A summoning potion, that's one of the things I need. Now the Crimson Tigerfish, looks like I need the other one in order to get a better critical strike chance from the Crimson, so I'll go and see if I can catch that right now. Alright, so I've caught one of them. It's called a Hemopiranha, and you can craft a Rage Potion with it. And it's as simple as that. Now I have quite a lot of buffs ready just for this one fight, but it's not going to be too easy, so I think I really need to gear up for it. I'm also going to be using the Restoration Potions. They do heal 10 less health, but their potion cooldown is a bit faster. I'll try to damage myself somehow to test it out with you. And it's 45 seconds. That's a bit better than the usual 60, however, you can get an accessory that also reduces it by 25%. So I'm guessing that if you combine those two, you might be able to restore health very quickly. However, you know, 90 health is nothing compared to the 200 health restoring potions you get later on. But I think these restoration potions will be just fine for now. Also this, I might need to do something about this so that this doesn't spread to the right. Luckily it's pretty far away from anything I have anyways. Alright, I've reached the first hive. Now I just need to figure out some way to dig into it without destroying everything. Whenever you destroy a hive block, some of these small bees will spawn. And if you see here, that's the boss spawner. And most things will damage it and instantly summon the boss, so be careful not to... The imp, for example, might accidentally summon it, so... doing this isn't very safe, to be fair. And... oof. Let me just... yeah, this is pretty dangerous. I'll just get rid of the imp for now, because I do not want to risk it. Okay. Let's light the place up a bit. I'll need to chop some trees down to make some platforms here and dig this area up a bit, just so I have more space. Or I could perhaps... no, I think it's better to fight it inside the hive, just so we don't get interrupted by everything all the time. Also, perhaps I should have brought the Bazaar, but I'll just go through with it without it for now. If we end up failing, I'll just use the Bazaar the next time. Although I'm not too sure what I would use it instead of. Okay, I managed to chase off all the intruders. Now it's time to dig out this wall. The hive here really slows you down, but it does increase your health regeneration by a lot. So having it here is not that bad of an idea. Alright, the arena is set. This guy's kind of annoying. This isn't a lot of space, but it'll have to make do for now. We do have this hive and this hive, so it's not that big of a deal if we end up failing. First of all, I'm gonna eat this pie just for medium improvements to all stats. Then I'm gonna press B to get all of these. Now that I have the summoning potion, I can activate 2 imps, and it's time. So this is the queen bee fight. It's a pretty tough fight. It likes to spawn bees and shoot stingers like this. And yeah, it's just, this is pretty much the whole fight. I think it likes to charge more and more, the more damage it takes. The little bees are really small, so it's tough to see them. I think they just poison you, and the damage you deal isn't really... I mean, I'm taking 1 damage from them, so it's really nothing. Might be easier to kill them with the old staff, but I do think that there's more DPS potential in the space gunnery. So I'm just gonna keep at it for now. Drink the first potion. I'm surprised it's not charging at all, almost. Let's see, we're getting close, but the small bees are really causing issues. Okay, now it's gonna charge. But it's pretty easy to predict what it's going to do, so it's not a big of a deal. I'm gonna shoot with the staff now because it's shooting the little bees. And these bees are really annoying. Okay, it's getting pretty fast now, but it's pretty low. And we should be able to take care of it. Nice. Looks like that'll be it for the fight. Let's go grab the loot and get out of here. Wow. I was just thinking how full my inventory is, and then I just realized, oh, most of it was just, you know, the potions. Because I got like 13 of them. Just look at all these buffs, and that's not all of them. Still, there's a few more we'll have to get later on, but most of them we don't have access to just yet. So yeah, that was the bee fight. Let's go back home and see what we get. First of all, of course, the relic. I'll have to change this up a bit. I'll place this for now. I'll have to redecorate, but yeah. I'll place this here for now. I'll have to redecorate right now because it's just not looking the way it's supposed to be. It's not that big of an improvement, but yeah, we've got the Queen Bee relic now. Let's see what we get. We get the Bee's Knees. It's a bow that shoots bees. This is a bee nade that explodes in swarms of bees. This is Bee Wax, which lets you craft the first summoner armor, which is pretty useful for summoners. This hive pack is the expert accessory, which increases the strength of friendly bees, and you got some vanity bee pants. And this hive wand just lets you build your own hive. Not really anything that I really care about, to be honest, although the bee nades are very good, and I might use them to help out in certain situations. But for the most part, it was just, you know, just to check this fight off. Now we're going to have to face off against the next boss, the one that's blocking entry into the dungeon. Before that, though, I would really like to try and get the Terra Spark boots. Also, while I'm taking my time trying to find the last item, one of those demons might drop a new spell, which is a bit difficult to use because it fires pretty slowly. But hey, it would be a new spell, which would be interesting, and it deals a lot more damage, although it uses up a lot more mana as well. So yeah, I'll just sort all of this out for now. That'll actually be it for now for this episode. So I'll just carry on in the next one. I'll probably try to find these. I'll probably end up recording it. Unless the conditions to record aren't very suitable. But yeah, I'll try to get the from hell, maybe the magic item, but definitely the last item for the boots. And then we will try to take on the dungeon boss, and then we'll explore the dungeon. After that, will be very close to actually pushing the world into its next stage. But yeah, that'll have to wait for next time. So, in the meantime, thanks for watching and see you next time.